Greetings stalkers! In this video I'm going to show you how to use Mod Organizer 2 for Anomaly, and I'm also going to show you a small mod list that I've created for it with the add-ons from the game. Now we're gonna start with the download of the actual game. Installing Anomaly is as simple as downloading the RAR file from their website and extracting it. Once the RAR has extracted into the folder that you set it to, you can start up the game. Installing Mod Organizer for Anomaly is quite similar to installing Mod Organizer for Fallout 4. There's just this exact extra file that must be added in the plugins directory of the Mod Organizer folder after you've installed it. I'm gonna proceed by installing it here. And I'm just gonna skip to the part where I add the file necessary for finding for Mod Organizer to find the Anomaly game and to make it compatible with one another. Now once it's done, you're gonna want to go to the Anomaly plugins folder and just copy paste this file. Then I'm gonna create a portable instance like I did for all the other games. That means that all the mods that we're gonna install for Anomaly are gonna be placed inside of the MO2 folder, and it's gonna act as just one MO2 just for Anomaly. You're gonna want to run it, and here you will have the official MO2 for Anomaly. It should look exactly like this one. You can see all of the executables that you can run from over here. Of course, you're gonna want to always start Anomaly from MO2 if you want to use the mods. Now adding mods in MO2 for Stalker has to be done manually, but it's still a better version using MO2 rather than actually putting the mods manually in the folder and overwriting things. This way, you just go over here to this icon and you select the mods that you want to put in. For this first part of mods, I am going to install 3 sound mods and effect mods, JSRS, and this one comes with 3 add-ons for it, and you can just select all of them, the 3, and it will automatically create a package for you. You click OK, and it's over here. Now once you tick it, it's gonna get activated, but I'm gonna put all 3 of them. The second one is Soundscape Overhaul. This adds different sounds and mostly fixes some of the atmosphere aspects of the game, like fake mutant sounds, getting scared from fake mutant sounds, amplifying the real mutant sounds and making you more alert and immersed in the game. It's customizable. You can choose whatever you want from here, but they are in parts, so you should take them all. Now sometimes this would prompt you, and this just means that the game data is not really well identified. It's a little bit of tutorial over here, but that's just you telling you it's wrong. After you skip that, you will want to look in here and look at what you want. Now this mod was made in such a way that you can choose what option you want, but because it's placed in 2 separate folders, the content is not valid. So you want to choose the option that you want, maybe even read the readme, and once you chose that option, you drag it outside of the folder, and drag it out. There you go. These ones are all unticked, and just this one game got out. Now the sound mods don't end here. There's another mod that fits this landscape, and that one is the extended death sounds. Check this out. Featured here is also a Russian voice actor mod. When it comes to graphics, texture revamps, models, and everything like that, I didn't want to put anything in it because I think everything fits very well and it's very well made. But I did discover the Anomaly HD models and the models for the hands by Thap, and I gotta say, these changed my life. There also is a dirty hand file that you can add on this, and I've added this one afterwards. Here you see the clean hands. All the characters have an amazing distinctions to them. They don't all look the same anymore, and everyone feels special, which really fits here. They do look a little bit cartoony, but that is also the preference. Now Olivia's here is selling too much crap, and these guys are just bloody bandits, so they shouldn't have so much stuff. That's why you need trader overhaul. Here's the difference. This mod is pretty complex to explain, but in short, it makes all the traders have less items and more specialty items, making you want to go search out all the traders because you won't find all the items in one place. Now you may have also noticed an icon pack. The one that I use here is by Maximilian, and it also works with the HD models that I've added, meaning all of the armors are remade into better looking icons. Now there's no doubt there are many Anomaly guns out there, but that wouldn't be a problem if they weren't so glitchy and their animations were so outdated. Now I didn't want to stray out of vanilla by installing like an EFT type of animation mod, but I did choose a couple of mods that work very well together, like the Anomaly weapon animation redux with blindsides animations with Gallus's view models. This changes most of the weapons animations and their view models, where they should be pointed forwards and not just be held awkwardly to the right. Here's an example. Now blindsides weapons animations actually adds some new animations to the game and replaces the original ones, but it does keep it quite vanilla. While the animation redux fixes some glitches in the original animations and adds the positioning of Cement's view and positions mod. Additionally, food, drugs, and drinks animation spruces up the game quite a bit with newer animation to consumables. Returning to our faithful bandit, we're going to be taking a look at some gameplay changes, and the first one you've already noticed, I believe, which is the changed health system down there, which is called Grok's Body Health System, adding a body limb system. When you take damage, different body parts will get affected, and that in turn will make you lose mobility, stability, or overall health. Climbing this hill usually leads to mutants attacking me, but this time around they weren't here, and that surprised me. This is the work of the Living Zone mod, which changes how mutants and stalkers behave by making them move more often, in turn making them more surprising to the player. The immersive mod that works well with this one is mutant bleeding. Why can humans bleed and mutants not? Now there is a tactical section to my mod list as well. It doesn't include tactical scopes or anything like that, but it does add magazines, and this mod is called Anomaly magazines, making you be more aware of your ammo and making you prep before every battle, which I think it's pretty immersive, making secondary weapons quite important sometimes. Now this modification has quite a bit of controversy about glitches and bugs, but I did not encounter any. But I'll just put this warning out there, it is quite glitchy for some of the people. The gameplay modification called Stealth improves on the stealth of the game quite substantially, making the enemies notice you only when you can notice them as well. So that means if it's pitch black out there, you don't have a flashlight or anything like that, and you don't see anyone, they won't see you either. The loot's been optimized by the loot rebalance mod. This makes it so that enemies drop more ammo and better conditioned weapons according to their ranking. Also, the stashes have been changed by Grok's stash overhaul, which makes the stashes more immersive in the long run. For example, when your reputation grows and you return to Cordon, you won't find overpowered items, only beginner ones, according to the region that you're in. A mod that synergizes well with this one is still made by Grok, and that one is the craft and repair overhaul. What this one does is add a couple of things to make crafting easier and more convenient. On the screen you can see me speedrunning the installation of the optional part of this mod currently. I'm only installing 3 of the aspects that the mod has, and that one is adding used guns at traders. The second one would be making your toolkits that you will find also with the stash mod now more usable and usable as a vice, so that you can make repairs on the road, not only just simple cleaning and stuff like that. Now the third part of this mod that I've installed is a simple one. It just makes the toolkit that you will be selling to your traders way cheaper, so you won't be selling them at an enormous amount anymore, so emphasizing the fact that you will need to keep them to use them for yourself. Now everything is customizable here, but do take into consideration that this mod is a big one, even if it doesn't seem like it, but it kind of changes the aspect of the game, making you want to spend more time crafting. Now you can change anything here. You can remove some of the things that I've added and make it to your liking. Maybe you don't want to buy guns that are used. You want to buy them for real. I don't know. Check the mods page for more details. I think we're reaching the final modifications now, and this one is taking a look at the game's artifacts, which play a big role in this one. And what this artifact renovation mod practically does is balance the early game artifacts to still remain powerful throughout the game. There are of course plenty of other modifications, but there's a lot to read on the mod page, so you can go check it out. That's how my mod list for Anomaly looks like. There are plenty of conflicts here because every mod has to overwrite another one. Generally the mods that add textures and new stuff, you will place them at the top with some reanimation packs, and then you will place the softer mods like the patches and after everything like that at the end, after mods like trader complete or artifact renovation. Generally you want to read the description of different mods and see what conflicts with everything, but if you follow my mod list it will look something like this. Now I do have a couple of mods extra here, but I have posted them down below. I have also removed the Anomaly magazines and the Hollywood effects from my game because they are known to be problematic. Now if you're looking for a more easier solution to this mod list, there are two overhauls and mod compilations that I like. One of them is Necros add-on pack. This one focuses more on immersion and has a bit of the mods that I've shown you in this video. Over here you can see what it has. Ambient music pack. It has a couple more than I've added, but it has the basics like JSRS sound mod, use reboots for that, soundscape overhaul, stealth, powered exoskeletons, and so on and so forth. The second one that I recommend is Provax weapon overhaul. This one focuses on creating the game into more like of a, how should I say, more of a Tarkov type of game by adding gunslinger, a boomstick and sharpsticks, which I did not add in mine because I feel like it kind of deviates from the vanilla version of weapons by adding a lot of customizations and scopes and things like that. If you like that, it's not a problem. You can get this one, and it's an easy install and has a lot of mods. And I don't know about the compatibility with these ones. I don't know if you can add more, but I do know that they're pretty good and well made. Reaching the end of this video, I have to say Stalker Anomaly has achieved something quite amazing, and it's taken something from every iteration of this game, whether or not it's modded or it was the vanilla game. It created a truly new experience in an old game, and there are plenty of add-ons that you can add on to it. I've tried to keep it as vanilla as possible with these, which is not really much of a vanilla anymore, but it's a lot of fun either way.
Get out of here, Stalker.